Hi, I haven't made a real vlog since I came to the UK, and the previous one didn't count because it was basically just a video talking about how I was sad. Probably the main reason why I even thought to make a vlog out of the blue suddenly after 6 whole months of being here and not really recording myself talking. I mean, I barely even have time to blog. What more vlog? But for the past 2 days, I kind of had a quarter life crisis kind of thing, in which I felt like I wasn't doing enough with my life. I wasn't doing the things that I wanted to do. I felt like I wasn't utilizing my time and energy, and I use this term loosely because it sort of has a narcissistic connotation to it. Talents. I haven't been using all this to its full potential since coming here, because all I've done is do reading for law and stay cooped up in my room watching anime and doing things that are just very familiar and comfortable. And I've never had these thoughts when I first came here, especially during the first few months. You might remember that period of time when I was usually very miserable and was basically just lamenting my days away, talking about how much I miss home and how much I didn't want to be here. And so the solution that I somehow came up for myself to deal with all that negativity and just generally being saddened was to indulge in the comfort, the very, very safe confines of my room, to basically just do the things that I did at home for the 9 months after A-levels, when I had nothing to do but to wait for university decision. And so I tried to make my surroundings familiar with these kind of activities, and I basically shied away from any and all stimuli that might be relatively challenging and terrifying, which in this case also means talking to new people and going to new places and trying new things. Just doing all the things that I'm supposed to do as a new university student, but I chose to avoid all that because I was scared. And I was scared that if I did all these things, I'd feel even more out of place than I already was. And so I didn't do that. And for the past few months, the first few months that I came here, I was somehow satisfied with that. With this routine schedule of going to classes and then coming back and then studying, and then if I have any free time, I'd go on the internet as I usually do, and I was fine with that. I didn't have any particular motivation or want to be active in social circles or co-curricular activities in clubs and societies. I did go for volleyball, I did go for anime club, but even then I went like a few times and then stopped. Side note, I like to think that volleyball is kind of justified, because every time I go there I just feel like a waste of space, because I absolutely don't know what to do. And I do know what to do, but I don't possess the skills to do so, and every time I go I just feel really extra. But I guess that's also a fear that I have to overcome, and if I don't go, it's just forever gonna remain stagnant. And then I think the starting of this year, after exams, for some reason I guess it was, being on social media, I saw a lot of my friends participating in events and activities. A lot of people that I know, like I'd see posts and photos of them actually doing something, be it volunteering or facilitating at events, and just basically doing something. Unknowingly, I started to crave for that gratification that comes with doing something and then feeling satisfied and like I fulfilled something that I wanted to do. And then I'd compare it to the things that I've done here, and I realized that I haven't actually done anything very spectacular. And that's ironic because university, like I'd probably say that I was most active in, events and activities like drama, debate, volunteering events, fundraising stuff in high school, probably out of obligations, but I was really busy with this kind of things, and I always had things to talk about, when people ask me like what kinds of stuff do you do besides academia. And even in college I never had these feelings of dissatisfaction and inadequacy. I mean, I didn't do much, but I did. I mean, there was Carif, there was ensemble, and there was Echo, although admittedly I never really did anything for it. And then there was also the personal creative projects that I did with my friends, and there's always this great feeling of fulfillment and satisfaction whenever I do something like this, be it by myself or with my friends, because it's always great to see like the end product of something that you spent your time and energy and effort contributing towards. And I felt none of that since coming here, and I suddenly felt really empty and really lost. I want to point out that all these sudden urges, these feelings of wanting to do something came suddenly. I never had these during the first few months. Like I said, I wasn't particularly very accommodating to challenges and new stimuli. I never entertained thoughts and possibilities of doing anything beyond what I'm supposed to do as a university student, which is studying. But lately I've been feeling that very strongly, especially after I learned that, everyone around me, all my friends, are doing something about it. They're doing internships, they're writing for a magazine, they're doing graphic designs for a magazine for their uni. And then I think to how sometimes like I had sporadic thoughts like maybe I want to write for the uni magazine, or maybe I want to contribute to this online zine that I've been reading for a while now. But then I always bat it away because I'd be like, oh no, I don't have enough time for this, or I don't possess the skill to be published and stuff like that. But now I just feel like I want to do something. I want to feel that sense of gratification that comes with spending time and effort on making something happen or making something work. I mean, I miss the grueling work, the impending deadlines, the feeling of like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. Why did I even sign up for this while doing the thing? And then when the end product or the result comes out, I'll be like, this is why I signed up for this. I wanted to feel all that, and I felt very at a loss. It's not even about like doing things for my CV or trying to vie for a spot in some big shot law firm. I mean, I guess I probably should do something about that, but it's more than that. It's wanting to tell stories as well, more than just the stereotypical template of whining about my life and griping about how different things are and how much I miss everything. It's more than that. It's also, ironically, wanting to meet new people, wanting to make new friends, wanting to feel uncomfortable, just the right amount of uncomfortable to escape from my comfort zone, and wanting to feel like I'm on top of things, of wanting to possess knowledge and skills, of wanting to be useful and worthwhile, worth something. And I realized that self-confidence and self-worth doesn't just come in a snap like that. It comes from doing something and then realizing the value in it, and then being able to attach that feeling of triumph to my own self-worth, to my own self-value, portraying that in the form of confidence and self-esteem. That's where it comes from. And then I thought that maybe all this while, this whole inadequate debacle stems from me being so idle and reclusive all the time. And so yesterday I started to search for what I can do, like volunteering events or writing for the Mancunian, or maybe looking for internship opportunities at places that appeal to me. And it's also important to remind myself that everyone progresses at their own pace, and it's not a from 0 to 100 immediately kind of progression, that it's not wise to compare myself with other people who have been striving for a very long time and then try to reach that level of achievement immediately, and that it's okay to take small steps at a time as long as there are steps in the first place. And I think my recent participation in M Night sort of enforced that even more. It was tiring as all hell. After M Night ended, I was really thankful that I could have the time to start doing my homework again. But I was also really happy that I was a part of something and I managed to help out to make something work. And that kind of feeling can be quite addictive. Too long didn't watch. I basically want to do more with my life. I want to create things, and I want to meet new people, and I want to create things with new people, and I want to feel useful. I think so far that's the next immediate and imminent goal that I want to strive for. And then maybe after that I'd be able to feel like I can amount to bigger things. And I mean, making this video is kind of one of my efforts to doing just that. I mean, every time I create something, even if it's not open to the public or posted anywhere on social media, it just gives me a sense of fulfillment that at least I did something to make myself feel better. And knowing that I have the capability and ability to create something with my own hands, it's really a very satisfying feeling. I feel like in this video I've just been using the same words all over again: satisfaction, effort, and I don't know what. I initially wanted to plan out the whole outline of this video. I mean, I have a blank page open, but I just dive straight into it. I have a class in 15 minutes and I just decided to wing it, so this is basically roughly what I want. I've been feeling and wanting to talk about these few days. So that's all for now, and I hope I vlog more. I mean, it's always pretty. Whenever I think of vlogging, I just be thinking about people that might watch it, and it's kind of funny, this whole vlogging site thing that I have. Usually if I want to record anything, I just write it down. But vlogging is good. It's good. It's the main thing that it helps me with is it helps me think while talking, and we know how bad I am at doing that in real life. I mean, I'm already bad enough in front of a computer. So that's all for now. I hope everyone stays warm, and those in hot climates, I hope you stay cool, both figuratively and literally, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.